Hi everyone, this is Shrey. I'm the founder of AI, and we help recruitment agencies scale their recruitment agency using AI and automation. This time I have a very special thing for you guys, which is that as recruiters, you have a database built up. Maybe some of you have database which has 200,000 candidates, 300,000 candidates, some even have in the millions. Now the problem with that is how well are you using this database? Okay, usually what you do is just go to the filters, like you'll put in the location, you'll put in the job title, blah blah blah, but that's not really efficient. That takes time, and you miss a lot of candidates that you've stored the data incorrectly, or people don't have the information filled out, etc. So with AI we can really speed that up with something called a RAG database. So this is what that looks like. So here I only have 3,400 candidates so far, but obviously I'm still adding all of them. I think I have around 70,000 candidates that I'm going to be adding. So how a RAG database works is simple. RAG basically means it's a different way where AI can communicate and go through large sets of data. Okay, so here you can see for this candidate we have their name, location, skills, resume, all of that stored in a format like this. We have the metadata, okay, like this, and then we have something called embedding. So embeddings are essentially the language in which LLMs communicate. Okay, so essentially this text right here, when an AI goes through this text, it's written like this in this embedding format. So what does this have to do with you? How does this benefit you? So I'm going to just demo this to you in a second. So yeah, without further ado, let's just do it. So for example, if I'm looking for a junior finance manager, I have my job description here. I would just copy the link and I would just paste it here. Okay, the URL of the job description, right? And then I will just simply execute this database. So it's going to scrape the job description and it's going to match it with all the candidates in my database, and it found three suitable candidates here. And if I check here, boom, there they are. So what was the job description again? Junior finance manager. So if I check here, okay, resume, yep, finance leader, this one, finance, this guy, customer support. Is this a finance related resume? Let's just ask. So that's how it works. Again, so did you see how quick that was? Okay, this is customer support. So it messes up rarely, but you get the point. So what I've seen is 90% of the profiles it gives you are fully accurate, and about 10% it just messes up for whatever reason. But it's still a very good start. You don't have to go through all of that. There are two steps to this. Firstly, you have to import your existing candidate database and convert it into a RAG database like this. Okay, so that is the first step, and I'm going to walk you through how to do that. Okay, exactly. I did it with Loxo, since that is the CRM I have access to, but this will work with literally any other CRM or tool that you have as well, where you have stored your database. Okay, so before we continue, let's try out all the other job descriptions as well. So that was for junior finance managers. It gave out 2, and then one was just trash. Okay, let's try for operations manager. Here I will just switch out the URL and then execute. So you can see it's gonna delete all the existing candidates here, and then just gonna add the new ones. Okay, there we go. So you can see a lot of these people are operations manager type people. So job title, based on the job title itself, I could tell you operations manager, yep, operations, procurement, boom, 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 boom. We can just confirm it as well. Let's not get lazy about it. So is this an operations manager? Yes, this is definitely operations manager. Let's try this one. What about this? Yes or no only? Yes. Okay, so you get the point. All of these are operations manager. One or two might not be relevant, but you get the point. Let's try the next one. Let's try a growth manager. Yes. Okay, boom. That took a while, but yeah, you get the point. So let's now try for the growth manager. I want to just show you how quick this is. This will save you so much time, especially if you have hundreds of thousands of candidates. It's just sitting there, you're not even using it efficiently. Why don't you combine it with AI, and you'll have such fast searches, and like you can instantly start reaching out to these candidates. So this was for growth manager now, and there we have it. We have 8 growth managers. So if I were to give this to the AI, is this a growth manager? Also gives you a similarity score. So the higher the similarity score, the better, obviously. Above 55% is considered like very good. Anything above 55% is like an awesome match. So let's try for this growth manager. Is this a growth manager? Yes. Okay. You can see how well this is working. Let's try this one. No. Okay, let's try this one. Okay, wait, I haven't given it the growth manager means like growing the brand and shit. So let me give this. This is the growth manager job description. Okay, boom. So she is a growth manager, but not in the e-commerce niche. So again, this is subjective, where recruitment is all about like transferable skills, right? So according to my AI, she has the skills, just not in e-com. So if someone is open to hiring someone from another industry that has the same skills but just needs to transfer it to e-commerce, then it's a suitable fit. Anyways, let's move on. Let's do 2 more and then we can get into how to build this AI agent for yourself. So let's try this one more, executive assistant. Let's run this. Okay, there we go. So here, okay, yeah, you can see executive assistant. So some of them don't have job titles. Yeah, executive assistant. We don't even need to ask AI this time. So executive assistant. I see assistant somewhere. Yeah, executive. It's a bit messed up. Executive assistant. Yeah, executive assistant. So you get the point. This one is very nice as well. Then finally, let's try. I think we already did junior finance manager. Okay, we haven't done this one. Head of outbound sales. So let's try head of outbound sales finally, and then we can get into how you can actually build this and convert your candidate database into this kind of a thing. Okay, head of sales. So we have some here. Yep, I connect marketing sales. There you go. So he's a sales guy. Marketing systems for startups. Looks suitable to me. Then this guy, is this customer support? Yeah, revenue growth and retention. So he's a suitable candidate as well. So again, we get the point now. I'm going to show you like how I did it, like by building it in Loxo. If you're looking to kind of implement this, but you're not using Loxo, just schedule a call with me down below. I can help you implement these systems and way many more systems that will completely automate your recruitment and sales, like client acquisition for your recruitment agency as well. So let's get into it. So the first step is to obviously send everything to Supabase. Okay, now this is going to get technical, so just stay with me. So firstly, you have this node which downloads the candidates from Loxo. Okay, so it's going to download all of your things. You might have an option in your CRM to export all candidates as well. That also works. So once I've downloaded the candidates, I'm then splitting them up, and then one by one, I'm adding each of them into Supabase. Okay, so let me dive into it. So one by one, okay, so this one essentially downloads the PDF. So it's gonna get the PDF of the resume of the candidate. It's then going to extract the text from that resume, and then it's gonna combine it and then make a final code, which will then be sent to Supabase. Okay, so that's the basic flow. Now, how you would build it is something similar. So you would connect, let's say, your CRM here. I don't know which other CRM. So recruiter flow, literally any other CRM that you might be using. And then you kind of split it out, and then you download the resumes, extract the text from the resumes, create a code here, and then send it over to Supabase. Now, there's a lot of things you need to set up in Supabase as well. So this is how I've set it up. You only need 4 columns. You need ID, you need content, you need metadata, and you need embedding. So this is the part which is actually adding all of these things here. Okay, so this is, let's say, completely empty. When you run this, it's gonna add all the candidates in this kind of a format here. Okay, in this kind of a format. And before that, you need to do certain things like enable vector in your kind of project in Supabase. That allows the Supabase vector to be activated, which will allow you to do these kind of AI searches. And then you also need to run queries like these to actually like set up the table properly and stuff as well. So again, if you just simply ask AI, it will easily guide you through it and help you build this out. And then you have the second workflow, which is for actually like pulling the data from these vector databases. So I just made a simple Google sheet like this with candidate ID, name, email, phone, location, job title, similarity score, skills, resume, and summary. So you can create a similar Google Sheets like this. And what you can do is firstly add this. So every time it runs, it's going to first delete all the existing rows just so like it can start completely fresh, and then it's going to fetch the job description that like the URL that you paste here. So any URL you paste here, it's going to like scrape that URL out. And you see how there is like a lot of like nonsense here, like HTML, all this stuff. So the next code node is essentially removing all of that HTML and giving us like a clean text, which we can then send to Supabase. And then Supabase will go through all of these things, all of these candidates, give you the best like 250. And then I've put a filter here saying only if the similarity score is above 55%, send them forward. So in this case, there were 13 candidates with a similarity score above 55%, and they were sent forward, and then they were added to the Google Sheets. Now let's talk about the cost of running this entire thing. You will not believe the cost. Okay, so the cost of adding 100,000 candidates to this vector database with this setup will cost you less than $2. Okay, so that's how cheap it is to actually run this. For you to pull the data, like let's say you're asking it, okay, this is the job description, give me candidates, that will cost you like 0.002 cents, I guess. Yes, it's like basically free. So that's the main advantage of this whole thing. If you were to like fully transition to this system, you will not have to pay for a database ever again. Like you just have it in Supabase, and then whenever you need, your recruiters can come in and just upload a job description and get amazing candidate information and like immediately like start calling them. Like I have their phone numbers, boom, I can just immediately start calling them, boom, 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 and then like have my recruitment process very, very, very fast. So because each person is going to have a different CRM, so in this case I was using Loxo, you might have something else, so I cannot like create something that will work for everyone. So if you are looking to set this up for your recruitment agency or your company or your recruiters, just go down below and schedule a call with me. Only like I'm not trying to like sell you anything, just schedule a call with me, and I could kind of we could talk about how I could implement this for your business, because I cannot create something for free which I can just give to everyone, because everyone has a different software and I'll have to pay for like 50 different softwares just so I could build it out for every single software. So yeah, that's all. If you like this content, feel free to subscribe. I'm on a mission to revolutionize recruitment forever, completely automated to the point where you won't need a single employee in your company. Like you won't need a single recruiter. So just with AI automation, this is all possible, and I'm on a mission to doing that right now. So that's all for the video. If you liked it, leave a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day.